Hey y'all, working on a 2002 Ford Explorer today, doing the back brakes. I just want to come with you and show you how to quick way and easy way to do these and the right way to do them. So I already got the wheel off and everything, make it easy to show you what I had going on. So you're going to have this cap. First off, just pry it off with a screwdriver on the wheel. And you're going to have these 19mm lug nuts, 5 of them. Just undo them. I use an impact, makes it easier. If you don't have that, you'll have to use a breaker bar and keep the tire on the ground or set the emergency brake if it works. I jacked up from the rear end here and got jack stand underneath it over here. It's pretty simple. Once you get that off and the tire off, I had to hit on mine a little bit, rust and stuff. You got these 10mm bolts right here. It's going to be pretty tight, so you might have to use, I have a wrench. You hit it with a hammer, but you may be able to get your socket and breaker bar in there. They're going to be right back here, and right down here. Then once you get those out, you've got these notches. Let me show you one of these other pads. Here's a new pad I have. You can see one side has like 2 notches. I know you're probably having trouble seeing that. And one side only got 1. So if the person that you got it from, or if you bought original, they put them on right, it should be something like that. So the bottom should be where the 2 notches are at, and the top should fall out and pull up, hitting it this direction. If they didn't put them on correctly, like my case, I had these ones here. This one had the 2 notches up top and the one at the bottom. I'm not sure this is actually a wrong way to do it, but I don't think it's the right way, because when you think about it, your rotor's turning forward that way, it's going to pull up at the pad and kick it out when you go to engage it. So you'd think that you'd want it to flip away with a single notch up top to pull it in when you engage it. Also, with these pads, you're going to have these 2 clippies for the outside here. I don't know if you can see that. And then you're going to have this pad. There's those 3 little notches there. That goes inside your caliper. Piston there. And also, good note is to grease up your slides real good. Top of your pads, the back of them. I use brake grease. It's like I think $8 or $9, maybe a little more at AutoZone there. Synthetic brake grease. And then I also got my brake cleaner. That because you're also going to have your emergency brakes up underneath this rotor. You're going to have, see the inside like that. I can show you on this side a little better what I'm talking about. So you got your emergency brakes up underneath there. Want to make sure you clean those off some brake cleaner. And then down below here, and that's probably going to be tough to see right there, is your adjustment. Right there. You can get a screwdriver on that. This one would turn that way, up and over, to push the pads out, so that like if your emergency brake isn't working like mine is, you want to adjust it to the screw to the left, loosen it so these pads come out up against the outside of your rotor. And then if you adjust it too far, you have to adjust it to the right, the screw. But luckily, also, I didn't have to change my emergency pads. There's a little bit on them still. They don't really wear out too often. But you can see here where the slides are at I'm talking about. If you want to grease those up, the caliper here. See the pads there. one clip on the outside and the other one on the inside. You can't see it very well. But you got that, and you want to make sure you grease up these boots and your bolts when you put them back through, so you don't mess anything up there, and be real careful because these ones have you probably can't see it very well, a metal line that runs to the brake caliper, and you just want to be real careful because that could probably get real rusted. The rubber hose is up here, so just be careful when you're moving it around. That's about it. I greased up the inside here where the springs are at, you know, not on the pad itself but inside, before I put it back together. And then I greased this up, this face here, plus around this lip on the inside right here. So when you put that back on, it'd be real hard to get off if it gets too rusted and stuff. Also, you've probably seen I got drilled and soldered rotors. Got those from online. If you guys go on eBay, I found these. These are a company called Brake Motive. Sold them for my vehicle. 4 pads and the 2 rotors, being like $64 or something like that, you know, with free shipping and everything. So we're gonna see how they work out. I'll let you know. Seems so far so good. Got these pads on and everything. That's about it. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions or comments below, and like and share. Have a good one, y'all.